Right, welcome everyone. Right, again, I would like to apologize for having the class at night. Again, I would like to remind everyone I will create a YouTube video for this particular class, and I'm going to share the link to the Telegram group for you to watch those who are not here. Okay, so uh, during the day, I was having a module for FKP, which they are going to have this particular course as a MOOC, meaning that I have to video record a speech, a lecture, and it will be uploaded to the MOOC platform, and it will be based on the textbook as well as 14 weeks of the semester. So hopefully everything will go well. So welcome everyone. Thank you for being here. All right. So for today, there are a few things that I would like to go through. And first of all, I would like everyone to scan the QR code for your attendance. And I almost forgot that I need to see your attendance. Give me a moment. PC1. Okay, PC1. We have PC1 week 5. So I'm going to set to PC1 Telegram class, and then I'm going to look at I'm here. Reply, paste the message. Okay, so I have sent to the Telegram group the latest name list because there are additional students coming in. So like always, look at the list, make sure that your name is in the list. For example, the previous list, we have two missing students, number 1 and number 29. So after this, we are going to look at those names, whether they exist or not. Okay, again, the reason why I'm doing this is because I need to know who is in my class and who is not in my class. Sorry. After this week, starting next week, I'm going to start looking into the list, and I'm going to start sending the warning letters for those who are not in my class. Okay. Let's say that you have missed my class for, let's say we are in week 5, and let's say that you have missed 4 or 5 out of 5 classes, meaning that something is wrong. So I'm going to send the first warning letters to the faculty. Hopefully it will sort it out whether the student exists or not, if the student another university or something else. Okay, now I'm showing our eCampus, and in the previous week I did talk about this practice to listening and listening to this particular audio, and then trying to figure out the main idea and as well as the supporting details. And we also learn about fact and opinion. Right, so should I recap a bit? Okay, give me a moment. Right, and in this particular week, week 5, quotation week 4, this will be about innovation and infrastructure, and there are tasks that you are going to do. Okay, the thing is, I hope that everyone have bought the book. The reason being is that starting next week, I'm not going to upload any more exercises in the eCampus. I'm going to only ask you to go to the textbook, page 30, for example, do the exercises and submit your answers in the eCampus. So you need to have the book with you. Okay, so for today, we are going to look at how to use story example in a speech as well as using giving reasons because so due to in order to and so on. And before our class next week, I would like you to do this particular speaking task, which you're going to create a video, include a story example using the suggested pattern in our book entitled Why Do We Need Robots in Our Daily Life, as well as include three words phrases because so due to or in order to when giving reasons. So submit your video to our Telegram group. I'm going to give you 48 hours for this. Okay, so I hope that everyone will submit to that. Okay, before we begin with the lecture, okay, give me a moment. Semester one. Okay, give me a moment. Okay, before we begin, all right, before we begin with the lecture for today's lesson, I would like to show you our entire screen, share screen. Okay, right. Before we begin with today's lecture, I would like to remind everyone that we are going to have. Oh, can I minimize this? Okay, we are going to have our listening assessment one next week. Okay, we are going to have our listening assessment one next week. We are going to have 4 assessments altogether: listening one, listening two, speaking one, and speaking two. So let's focus first on listening one. So listening one will be you watching or listening to a video, a YouTube video, and your job is very simple. You need to figure out what is the main idea, main idea of the video, and then figure out the supporting details of those main ideas. Okay, so this is a sample of few semesters back question, listening assessment one. So this, again, this is not the real listening test that you're going to face next week. So this is just a sample from previous semesters, but the format will be the same. Okay, the format will be the same. So, okay, all right. Okay, so listening, assessment one, UBI 10402, previous semester. Right, scope of task. This will be on course learning outcome one. And again, I would like you to focus on the percentage. It is 20%. So make sure that you are aware of this. This is not a simple task where it's just a few marks, a few percentage. This is a 20% percentage test. So make sure that you do it well. Okay, your job is to, the course learning outcome that this particular assessment answers to is that identify the main points from video materials likely to be encountered in personal and academic life. Right. So your job scope of task is you are required to complete task after watching the following video. So this particular video will not be the same. I'm going to upload a new link or new video for you. So you are going to upload your assignment on eCampus. Once you have completed it, please take note, any form of plagiarism will be penalized. I'm going to cross-check your answers between the classes. For this semester, we only have two classes, PC1 and PC2. If I check that you have copied someone else's work or this is not your work, if I quote you, straight away I'll give you zero. Okay? So use Appendix A as the template. All right? Appendix A below as the template. Do not try to create your own way of answering. Right? So identify. Your job is to identify at least four main ideas and at least three supporting details of each main idea. Simple. And there will be an opinion space. Answer a question. So this question will be about this question will be about this particular YouTube video. So the question here will be different, but it will be on your opinion. And you're going to support your opinion with reasons. Again, you have a week to complete this task. Okay, so this is the criteria, marking criteria. So the main ideas, if you give incorrect main idea, you'll get one. Can identify at least one main idea, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to upload this particular marking criteria as well together with the question. So you can check, you can watch, and you can read it by yourself. So main ideas, supporting details, 5, 5, opinion section, 5, support of opinion, 5. So altogether 20 marks equals to 20%. Okay. Okay, so this is the appendix A. So when you look at the appendix, this will be uploaded in PDF as well as Microsoft Word for make it easier for you to fill it in. Okay, but to upload again, to upload to eCampus, make sure that it is in PDF. Okay, when you would like to upload to eCampus, make sure that it is in PDF form. All right, looking at the question, make sure that you write your name here and then your metric number here and then your class. Again, oh sorry, this is an individual task. This is not a group task. Okay, name, metric number, class. All right, clear. This is very clear. Main ideas. Write your main idea here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then supporting detail of the main idea, of course. This supporting detail will be the supporting detail for the first main idea. The 1, 2, 3, this one will be the supporting detail for this main idea, and here and here. Okay, when you answer, make sure that you read back your answers. Check. Because sometimes students write the same thing here for the supporting detail, and somehow this particular information is the same thing for the main idea here. How can it be? So make sure that after you have finished everything, read it back, make sure that you got it correct. Okay, again, done with the main idea, done with the supporting details. Next, we look at the opinion. I think that the act of letting go has a significant influence on our daily life because write your answers here. Because what? And then your why is here. Your answer is here. Your supporting detail will be here. Clear? I hope that this is clear for you because I do not want you to lose marks just because you wrongly answers or not following the format. Okay, listening 1 and listening 2 will use the same format. The same question, just a different video. Listening 1, listening 2 will use different video but with the same format, the same way to answer. So if you messed up your listening 1, after a week or 2 weeks, I'm going to give an overall comments. I'm not going to personally give you comment. For example, Anur, Janice, Josepha, this is what you have done wrong, and so on. No, I'm going to give an overall comment on listening 1. So hopefully you'll do better in listening 2. Clear? If everything is clear regarding listening 1, I would like you to send this laughing, crying emoji. Thank you. Okay, good. So I can stop sharing. Okay. All right. So I'm going to present. Right. In week 5, we are going to look at main ideas and story examples. Okay, so this is what I would like you to do. Look at Unit 4. I would like you to do listening practice Unit 4 because this will help you to answer the real listening test next week. Watch this particular video on using stories in your presentation. Okay, when we talk about story, okay, do not worry if you can't see what I'm presenting because I already have uploaded this to the eCampus for you to watch. Okay, using story example is when you would like to support or illustrate your main points. Most people, most speakers will use story example in order for them to support your main point. In other words, you are actually using story example as a supporting details. Jangan kau cakap kau tak tahu apa itu supporting details and main ideas and anything relating to that. Okay? I do not have to repeat it back. All right? main idea is the main idea of what you're trying to say, and when you would like to support your main idea, it will be the supporting details. Right, so you use story example as a supporting detail of a main idea. So let's say that your main idea is you would like to talk about a watch. Right, so hi everyone, today I would like to talk about this particular watch. That is your main idea. And you include story example as a supporting detail. Ada yang baru masuk. Alah, masuk. As a supporting detail for your main idea. All right, today I would like to talk about this particular watch. This is a watch that is given by my late dad, and I have a story to share. Okay, so when you say that, you are actually transitioning into the story itself. Okay, but there is a suggested pattern that you can follow if you like to use story example in a speech. For example, you have to state the main point, use a signal to begin your story, you tell the story, and then finally you restate the main point. For example, I have a story. I would like to talk about this particular watch. That is the main idea. Use a signal. I have a story to share. That is the signal. You tell the story. It was a rainy day when my father came back from the mall, and suddenly he said to me that this is a gift for your 18th birthday. And then finally, you restate the main point, and that is the reason why I love this watch so much. And this is the watch that I wear every single day. So you state the main point, you use a signal to begin your story, you tell the story, and then you restate the main point. So that is a suggested pattern for you to use, for you to follow when you use story example in a speech. And using story also help you to expand your point when you talk. When you would like to give a speech, for example, include story example. Next, we talked about giving reasons. When we talk, when we discuss, when we argue, when we talk to people, we are going to explaining ideas, and it is important to not only tell what happened but also why, the reason behind it. So there are words and phrases that you can use to give reasons, and these are some of the common ones. I was hungry, so I bought some food. I was hungry happened first. It is the reason for buying some food. You need to know which one happened first based on the word so or because. I bought some food because I was hungry. I bought some food happened after feeling hungry. It is the result of feeling hungry. Due to will use to present the reason for a noun. The project's failure is due to the lack of preparations. Due to has been used to present the reason for the project's failure. In order to will use with action, in order to, and purpose. Reason. We will save money in order to buy a new car. So when we want to create negative using in order to, we use in order not to. So it can be in the positive version and in the negative version. She is studying so hard in order not to fail the subject. And I hope that you're not going to fail these particular subjects as well. Right. This is what I would like you to do. For the speaking task this particular week, I will give you 48 hours. I would like you to create a video and include a story example using the suggested pattern that I've taught just now. And the title will be, Why Do We Need Robots in Our Daily Life? So I would like you to use either because, so, in order, due to, in order to. When you give reasons why, do we need robots in our daily life? And I would like you to upload the video to the YouTube, or just send the video to the Telegram group. Just reduce the megapixel or the quality of the video a bit. I know that you are using the latest and up-to-date phones which can record in 4K or even 8K. It's not, I don't need that. Okay, I don't need to be able to see every single microns on your faces, right? Just a clear version of your face talking about this issue. All right. So lower down the size of the video so that it will be easier for you to send the video to our Telegram group, and it will be healthy to my phone when I download the video. All right, okay? So this task will be in 48 hours. Right, so that's all for today. Again, I would like to remind everyone two things. One, make sure that you reply I'm here to the list of name in the Telegram group. Second, make sure that you upload your speaking task within 48 hours. And three, remember we are going to have our listening task 1 next week. All right, so that's all for today. I do not want to take a longer time because this is not actually our classes time. Right, so thank you everyone. I hope that your tomorrow will be better than your today, and your today will be better than your yesterday. All right, so thank you everyone. See you next week. Bye bye. And I'm going to share the, what do we call, the attendance for others, for those who just came in and didn't get to scan the
I'm
card.
so sorry for
Yeah,
interrupting.
sure.
My line was slow during the time you were talking about the speaking task. So
Mhm.
for the uploading part, we will upload through our Telegram group, is it?
Yes, correct. But you have two choices. Either you would like to send the video straight away, or you would like to upload the video to YouTube first and then just send the link to the Telegram group. Both are acceptable.
Oh, okay, I see. Got it. Thank you so much, sir.
Welcome.
So the speaking task instructions and listening task instructions will be available in the week 5,
Yes,
right?
correct.
Okay.
Thank you. All right. Thank you, everyone. You may leave the Google meeting. And if you have not yet scanned the QR code for attendance, you can scan it now.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you,
you. Thank you,
sir.
everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all.